Oh, what is going on, buddy?
Hello.
It is Pixelbonders here, and welcome back to Zero Escape. Virtue's last reward. When we left off, Ellie's now sick.
I'm sick
And
now.
keeps getting sicker.
Yay.
But we're still gonna push forward because we got through our first choice room of sorts. You know, I had the tutorial room, but now we
Yes.
actually picked a door to go through, the cyan door with Alice. Well, we made it out in one piece and a lot of adult comedy. But now we've made it out. At the end of the hallway waiting for us is that everyone's alive.
Yay.
Hey, looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Things up. We left our room, headed left,
and ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
I want to blow your mind real quick.
Okay.
That is the same voice actor as Nanako from Persona 4.
Oh, I think I can hear that a little bit.
Really? You can hear that?
I think a little bit. Oh, right. It's just all these.
Okay.
Everyone made their own way here.
Oh my god. Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Oh. No matter which door we took, all of them led back here.
It's the same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too.
Also, I'll blow your mind again.
Okay.
Quark.
Yes.
Chie. Do you hear it now?
Oh, yes.
Our room was an infirmary.
Geez, it's that inflection. The inflection. That's
I
so.
know this thanks to a certain pastel.
We found ours in the
Shout
crew
out.
quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
Exchange
No.
information.
There's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
Oh yeah, I can kind of hear it now.
An elevator. That only goes down. Are we all getting in? Has it got enough room for all of us? Can it handle the weight capacity? How much K weigh? Like 5,000?
Oh god.
That armor's heavy.
Plot twist, it's not armor. It's his buddy.
It's flesh.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green.
I mean,
The one in the middle is blue.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one on the right is red. Are these chromatic doors?
We got Rise and Chie here.
There's a box here.
Isn't that funny?
Looks like the ones we saw earlier.
We got 3 Persona 4 characters.
Lock, huh?
Lock. At least it's red and not pink.
Yeah, won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh, no, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Yeah, the time left.
Oh my god.
Looks like 2 hours. 6 minutes.
For fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
I mean, we can play checkers.
Looks like we don't have a choice
Checkers.
then.
Extreme
back.
checkers.
Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too.
Yep.
It was in the safe in the crew quarters. Bye.
Oh my god, yeah.
Here, you can take this if you want to.
Oh god, while sick, let's go.
If you want to do it in the voice, or I can just read it as Sigma.
I mean, that's what you did the first time.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Here are a few more rules for you. Once you've opened a door, you can hop through it as much as you like. The chromatic doors are like that too. Once you open them, even I, Carrot, keep you from going in and out of them. Any color of bracelet can go through them, and as many people as you like. But, you have to escape before you can take advantage of this free reign rule. Once you've activated a chromatic door and gone through it to the puzzle beyond, It won't let you go back until you've solved the puzzle. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into the warehouse.
I don't think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The AMBIDEX room key.
We found some too.
Yeah.
That makes 6 then. 1 for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Oh my god.
Asshole.
Goodness.
Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Damn.
Well, what's it going to be?
I feel like we missed a lot between them while we were gone.
Are you
Yeah.
going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
Alright, fine. I'm going.
Good. If you're stuck in here, you can't get back to fucking Barnum and Bailey's circus.
I know. What's with the ringmaster get up?
Maybe he's a ringmaster. And maybe Quark is a pilot. I don't know. Wouldn't be the first time I met a child that was claiming to be a pilot.
A pilot?
Ace Attorney.
No, I know, but like, it's more like a mining hat.
It's almost more of a military-esque hat, but crew quarters.
I thought it had a light on it.
Did it?
I could just be
I mean,
misremembering.
we'll try and see soon. Let's cut through everything. Yep.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Yup.
Just as the note said. We
Oh.
had no trouble getting in here.
Also, Clover,
Yeah.
Akane, and Miyu from Danganronpa.
Oh, I knew I loved you.
That means we can
All
go
right.
to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Oh boy.
Look, Grandpa. They got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like the ones you got back
Yeah, see,
home.
it's like 2 lights. Oh my god.
This one's pretty hot. I think we're talking at least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me. Unfortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Well, hold on. Grandpa? I was about to say back home. Are you two
Yeah.
related? Since when were they buddies?
Nickname.
But I mean, he literally said you have things like this back home. Like, they're related. Or they know each other for sure. Or had they always been that close? In other words, they'd known each other before the Nonary game. And if Quark was calling Tenmyoji Grandpa, then maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy.
Turns out K is Ace!
Ow,
All right.
my ears.
I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
Oh my god.
You mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
You're being too loud, Quark.
You're my kind of guy.
Say these things quietly.
Right.
Jeez.
Oh my god, they're messes.
Date would get along with him just fine.
Yeah. I'd keep them behind the speakers.
Oh, in the speakers.
In the speakers. Oh man. Back home.
Back home.
This is our home now.
God. Yes!
Oh, you're finally done? You were taking so long. I hopped off for a little nap.
For... Going? Really? You're just a computer program. You don't get tired.
Where are you?
B.O. My temper's got a hair trigger, and you're awfully close to pulling it. So I'd watch my mouth if I were you. Otherwise...
Well, do you really need me to spell it out?
It's high noon.
Forget it.
That's a good boy. Alrighty, let's get back to what we were talking about earlier. Namely, how do you get more BP?
Yeah, we still don't have the answer
Yeah.
for that. You kill someone.
Oh god.
We have to go in the AB rooms, right? Look. We got some keys for them. Right here. Kay and Quark have 2 each, so we've got 6 altogether.
But who goes into what room?
That doesn't really matter. Anybody can go into any room.
But there are only 6 rooms.
Didn't I tell you? The 2 members of a pair share the same destiny.
Then you mean both members of a pair need to go into the same room?
I had a feeling from that.
Yeah.
Since we...
Oh my god.
What do we do after we go into the room?
Play a game.
Oh my god.
Just like it says on the door. You play the AMBIDEX game!
Wait, what's AMBIDEX supposed to mean anyway?
Ambidextrous.
I would guess it's short for ambidextrous.
Oh.
Yeah.
Most use the word to refer to the ability to use both of one's hands,
Yep.
instead of favoring the left or right. But it can also be taken to mean someone who is duplicitous or two-faced.
It's a game of betrayal then?
Yes, I guess you could put it that way.
Then what's the Nonary game?
That refers to the whole enchilada. The game is a game where you try to open the number 9 door and escape. The AMBIDEX game is just a mini game you play as part of the larger one. Make sense?
Sure.
Like hell. This shit is confusing.
Is it? Or is it that you're just a few carrots short of a bushel? What do you think, Dio?
Oh my god.
Arrogant little bastard.
God.
Well, that's just how I am. So you better get used to it. Now, could I have you all move to the AB room, please? I'll give you more specifics once everyone's inside.
It's just the ADHD
I
personified.
think it'll probably be easier to understand that way.
That way.
This Zero's literally me.
Yeah.
Cause I go off on these weird voices and accents all the time.
Yeah. Kay, Cork, and myself each gave 1 card to Luna, Alice, and Tenmyuji. And we headed into the AB rooms. There wasn't really any discussion about who'd go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading toward the leftmost room.
Tenmyuji, by the way.
Tenmyuji. Looks like everybody else has gone in already.
Everybody else.
It's everywhere I go, I hear those puns. Think we should head into
Why are you asking me?
right meow?
Just
Oh my
hurry up and
God.
get in there.
Okay, okay. Is this where the Schrodinger's cat thing is going to come in? Everyone's
Oh.
going into their box and we're not going to know if they're dead or alive until they open up the door. Is this where another branch comes in to where technically there are 2 realities, one
Oh,
where you open the
God.
door and one where you don't? That'd be kind of clever. Just saying.
5 minutes remain until AMBIDEX game polling closes.
Polling.
Polling closes. What? This game's got a time limit too? Wait.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one
What
here.
are you talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
Yeah, right. Like old times. But this isn't the one we came out of. This is the one that Clover and Kay came out of.
This looks just
The
like
one
the
on the
room
left.
we woke up in.
Yeah? Well, there's one thing that's different.
That screen.
Yeah. Looks like there's something on it.
Oh.
The AMBIDEX game will now begin. To any vote, please touch the start button on your screen. Once you have entered the vote, the door will lock automatically. It will not open again until the polling period has finished.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh boy.
Shit! The hell are you doing, you idiot?
What? I just pressed the start button.
Did you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh. Really?
Oh my god, he is a himbo.
Hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
Oh, we're not the only ones stuck in here, see? AB gate.
That's the door to the AB room, silly. You're in the AB room right now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Perfect.
Literally me. Just.
Let's get this party started.
This is the third voice.
Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent.
Opponent.
But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano.
Okay.
There are 2 people in each pair, aren't there? So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess. Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors.
Oh.
For example,
Okay.
Siggy and Fido paired up with a lass and went through the cyan door, didn't they?
Yes, we
That
did.
means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against a lass.
Okay.
it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Cleaver's enemy will be Hemioli. And B.O. and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney. Well,
Holy moly.
I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, then they're your ally.
What?
What?
Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
Okay.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it.
Oh boy.
Do you?
I do.
All you guys have to do is pick! Just pick one of those easy options!
Huh.
Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick.
Wow.
It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow.
Hey.
So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view.
I see.
So,
Huh.
let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they. And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside. We call that the best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
Next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome. Somebody did that to me, I'd skin them and stew them with some taters.
Oh my god.
The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2. We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP. Boring. We call this the why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? No, let me explain.
We'll get the same thing as always.
Remember how I told you
Our
that
destinies
both
are combined.
pairs share a destiny?
Yep.
Well, that applies here too.
Yay.
If you only get 1 vote, you get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get.
You know the vibe I get from Zero?
What?
Is if you were to take a rabbit
Yep.
and take the souls of Sue, Miley, and Junko and put them into the rabbit.
Yeah.
And that's what you get.
Yeah.
Don't you see it?
Totally.
Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but it'll just have to wait, I guess.
What? Why does it have to wait?
Now, it'll be okay.
If you hit betray, does it actually kill them?
Oh.
No, it won't.
Because, I mean, it said you would, neither of you would gain or lose any BP. It didn't say.
Didn't say about our lives.
Yeah.
Didn't say our pulses.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Oh,
Man.
boy.
What are we going to do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it?
Oh boy.
It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate.
It's a game. Dude, thanks for
I knew you were going to say that.
Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Apple and banana.
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want.
What?
We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do.
Oh, that gave me such whiplash.
If you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year.
And give you free curry.
And coffee.
He'll serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? You gonna give me what I want, or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So
that was insane.
That's the prisoner's dilemma?
What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, if my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? And the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. And it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're going to spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. You see now? The AB game is the prisoner's dilemma.
It's the apple banana game.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They are pretty much the same thing.
AB, apple, banana.
If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game. If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him?
Destroy the computer, the supercomputer. Destroy it, throw it out the window.
Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked ally. What would our total points be?
5. Well, 2 times 9 is 18. So 18, I guess we're talking about more than just our single watch, but yeah.
Now let's say one of the pairs chooses Betray.
The pair who pick Betray will get 3 points each, so in total they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so total gain for that game would only be 4 points. The other two groups would choose ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12 plus 4, 16 points total.
So he's not a total
So
himbo.
what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose ally to get the most points. If even one person chooses betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits.
But
if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively.
But it'll skyrocket them to get their way out.
And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits. Not even the individual.
That's a big if.
In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone. And they hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
No. I mean the opposite.
What?
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea. But she's gonna do the reverse psychology of exactly. Everyone's thinking this exact thing, that we're all gonna pick ally, but we ourselves look out for ourselves. So we could, this is the round to mastermind that and pick betray. Because everyone else is going to follow the status quo.
Yeah.
And we could break it and benefit ourselves. And that's not gonna fuck everything up.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose ally and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great.
But
all 3 of us would get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses betray?
then we lose everything.
Yeah.
And you know, I guess it helps to see where Phi's thought process is that technically, if you pick betray every time, you will never lose points.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is what would happen if you pick ally.
Yep.
If you always pick betray, it's going to be 3 or 0. If you do ally, it's 2 or -2. So if you're thinking of what you have to lose, then betray is always the best option. Mathematically speaking, our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So
20 minutes remain until AMBIDEX game polling closes.
Oh boy.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how'd you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think that?
Too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you.
Do I
That
sound
hardly
calm
seems
right now?
normal.
Oh, come on. I could ask you the same
Don't
thing.
change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you I've never seen you before in my life.
Is he getting flashbacks?
Oh shit.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm breaking the space-time continuum.
Oh, no.
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it.
Solo.
Huh.
Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma.
Aww.
Goodbye.
What the hell?
The fuckadoo?
That was an explosion.
What? What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw
Saw what?
the explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything and
Whoa, Sigma! Calm down. What are you talking about? What is it now?
My head.
It hurts?
Yeah.
You said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode.
You all right?
Like a bomb. I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah. Maybe I could just lay my head on your lap. Too soon? Sorry, I'll...
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Is that a no on that one? Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or is it just a hallucination brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It had seemed real, though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel video game. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the Nonary game was probably getting to me more than I thought.
Yeah.
I was tired and I was emotional. The hallucination was strange, but really it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles. Did I push a button yet?
I was gonna say, did we push a button?
5 minutes remain until AMBIDEX game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Huh.
What the hell was that?
What, do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
Smaller words, please. So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally? or betray.
Why are you even asking me? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
Completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right? Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about it.
No. I swear I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on, that again. You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth?
I mean, you too, buddy.
Wait. Did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you haven't.
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. Vi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
Ugh.
1 minute remains until AMBIDEX game polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do
You're
it.
gonna choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
Take me away.
AMBIDEX game polling closes.
Yes, yes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice.
Interesting. What are you thinking?
I mean, beforehand, I was thinking to do the ally option.
Oh, really?
I was gonna do the good boy run and hit the ally button. I mean, just because Fi's saying do it doesn't mean it's the right thing to do.
I was thinking betray.
Because that immediately fucks Alice over, and we don't know what kind of implications that's gonna have on the game. Can I hit the back button, or I can't get out of here? I gotta make an option first. How do we solve this? I mean, if you can convince me to actually go to betray, I'll do it.
I mean, like you said, you never lose points. It's a self-preservation tactic. But how can we count on Alice not to think of the same thing?
We are going through the prisoner's dilemma right now for a video game.
Yes.
Who gives a fuck what Alice chooses?
Cause like if it was Luna, I'd hit ally, but it's Alice, so
I can't wait for us to go through that route and Luna fucking bodies you immediately. I cannot wait for her to be the most selfish, sadistic person of us all. Fuck it, we doing it live? We're doing it. You want to betray? Is that the run we're doing today?
I mean, do you agree? You said you wanted to do ally.
I personally would do ally, at least for my first run. That's how I would do it, but if you want to do betray...
Well, I mean, Fi made a very good argument.
Are we going to focus on ourselves or on the group?
So you're saying neutral or good?
I don't know if I can call betray betray's not exactly neutral because you are directly impacting someone else.
It's chaotic neutral.
You are putting someone else's life in jeopardy to where they cannot go through the 9 door.
We can do ally.
Are you sure?
Don't ask me if I'm sure.
Going once?
I mean, I told you my original thought. I thought you would say betray too, but if you want to do the good boy route first, we can.
Is it a good boy route? I don't know.
We're also technically betraying Phi by picking ally here.
But it's not negatively affecting Phi. Unless Alice chooses to betray.
Yeah, and then it's negatively affecting Phi, and she could die. Phi could die.
Cutthroat, bitch. Let's go.
Yay. See, this is what I was thinking.
What has been recorded? Please wait. Alice is fucking dead and never gets out of the box.
Has been completed.
See, I'm sick right now. I'm not feeling great, so I don't give a fuck what we do.
Will be displayed.
Not in my
with the bodies of the deceased.
Thank you for your participation. AMBIDEX gates now opening.
Oh boy. We just get strangled by Alice.
That's fine. I stepped to the AB room. I can see the others running towards the projection.
She strangled us with her necklace weight.
Pushing to get closer.
Nothing.
Wait, what was that?
I said she strangles us with her necklace weight.
No, wait. I did the right thing, right? Well, you know what? We're going to have to think about this.
I bet you he says that with either choice you make.
Fuck it, let's keep going. You know what I mean. You were right there. You watched me choose betray.
Oh. Well, what choice did you have? That's the kind of game this is.
Again with that?
What? Oh my god. Oh my god.
What are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
All right.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally.
Let's get ready to rock!
AMBIDEX game! Round 1!
Complete!
The results!
Go!
Everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Oh god, that sound. Interesting.
Oh, that's gonna be awkward. Also, Kate and Clover fucked Tim Mioji up.
Yeah, they did.
Dio, Quark, and Luna, they're hanging in there like homies. But, and, you know, this is where it gets really awkward is that the group dynamic has to focus past this.
Uh-huh.
Because this is all public information now.
Yep.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
God, that one.
Don't.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Ooh, ow, yeah.
Ouch.
Huh? That was quite a smack.
What the hell is wrong with you? Don't you realize what you've done?
Of course.
We chose betray.
It's the slaps.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my god.
Stop.
Come on now, I think once was enough.
1,000 times wouldn't be enough. I don't think you understand just how bad this is.
I'm sorry.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just apologize for.
Then what am I supposed to do?
The fact that you're even asking that question is insane. How stupid are you?
Actually very smart for choosing what we did.
Why did you choose ally?
Can you even hear yourself? It's almost like you're saying I'm the idiot for choosing ally.
I mean, you kind of are.
Say that.
Haven't you ever heard of the prisoner's dilemma?
No.
Oh my god.
She gave me a spiel on it. Don't worry, we heard. We have.
Why, for fuck's sake, did you choose betray?
We all get out of here quickest if everyone chooses ally. Any idiot can see that.
But we're not the only one that did choose betray, so go slap them too.
I mean, technically I get where the thought process is that everyone gets out of here the quickest if we all choose ally. But we can get out of here quickest if we choose betray and win twice, because all it takes is doing that twice and we're out.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. That's the quickest way out. If we do the ally thing, we got to go to 3 to 5 to 7 to 9. That takes 3 rounds instead of 2, bitch. Math. I'm sorry. Really, I feel terrible.
I don't.
So
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi again.
I saw that coming.
You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off.
Nah, I don't care about your opinion.
She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder. As
Cry
she
about
left,
it.
And it stabbed me right through the heart.
Cry
Why
about
do you
it.
hate her so much?
I don't hate her. I just don't care.
Why are you so... One of the other teams
It's the
seemed to be...
Dayquil.
One of the teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose ally.
No way I'd choose betray. Not with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
Oh my god.
I hope not.
What? No, that's not... No.
What is it then?
Well,
You'd have to be crazy to pick ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
So you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
I see. Say no more.
I think he does know her.
Thinking it hurt this much.
Yeah?
Ooh, yeah.
Another grandkid?
What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's got to be mine.
See, Alice, why can't you be like that?
Huh?
Why can't you, hey, yeah, we're all fucking strangers.
Thank you very much. Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do.
This is Quark's idea. Let's get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that speaks volumes. The kid did it.
Exactly.
The kid literally pushed the button immediately before you could decide to betray her.
Yep.
That's all it was. Dio, Quark, and Loon, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably, all by choosing ally. No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room?
A disagreement.
Only Dio and Quark knew for sure. Huh.
Zero, when does the next round start?
Well, the next round is going to start next time. Because now I got to go through more doors, and then we got to go into the AB rooms again after that probably, and hope that no one gets fucking absolutely bodied in the next one.
I'm just saying, she could have handled that a lot easier. Like, betray was the logical choice.
I mean, we're just going into the prisoner's dilemma again.
Ally is the most trusting.
Ally is the most trusting.
And we don't know her.
Betray is not the logical choice. And the reason why I was leaning a bit,
You just said you never lose points if you pick betray.
No, I mean, once again, you never lose points. But if both pick betray, you don't gain any points. And it's also the fact that this game is different from the prisoner's dilemma in that the immediate results don't put you back with the same person that you just decided to fuck over, which is where the real meat of this game is probably going to be, because this is how you create the division between people. By choosing it, Alice now hates us when she could have been a friend. And that's all on us. We said, fuck you, we come first.
I mean, I don't really care about Alice, so...
Damn, you are fucking...
What?
You are
I don't
bloodthirsty.
I don't hate her, I just don't care. It's neutral.
Okay.
I just don't care.
You don't remember what happens when someone thinks at zero, right?
Huh?
That happens one more time, she's dead.
That's okay.
Jesus Christ.